Vlogs!
Hello my lovely, Honey Rose here. So normally I would get all dressed up and nice and make a video for you, but I haven't been feeling well enough over the last few days to do that. And I wanted to talk to you, and I've been thinking about showing you how I look most of the day in a video for a while again. So here we are. At the moment I've got this mattress that was in the background of my scissors video in the middle of the room, and that may actually be where it's going to permanently live now for a good long time. And then I've got my sofa over there in the background. So I have been working on trying to diagnose my physical symptoms, obviously, for 23 years, for those people following along, and I haven't given up on that. And now I have pretty much nailed it, so I can talk to you about it. I have been to my doctor and he's referred me to the cardiology department. Well, he's supposed to be referring me to the cardiology department. I'm chasing him up because we believe I've got something called dysautonomia. This is something that I've had since I was 4 years old, when I had glandular fever. And that's triggered the parts of my body. The autonomic nervous system is controlled by the base of your brain, and that controls everything unconscious. So heartbeat, breathing, the constriction of your veins, the digestive system, everything that you aren't in control of. That doesn't work properly. So that means everything that's unconscious doesn't work properly. And that gives a whole load of symptoms that don't add up to, the simple things that they can diagnose. And then they like to just say you're a hypochondriac and that you're crazy. But luckily, I found out after 23 years of being sick and called a crazy hypochondriac that there's a very simple test you can do to diagnose yourself. And I've got to go to the cardiologist to have the proper test done, but it's called a tilt table. And what it is they take your heart rate and when you're laying down, and then they tilt the table that you're laying on up, and so that means you don't have to exert yourself to stand up. And then they take your heart rate, and if it goes over 30 beats per minute, more than the number it was, the baseline number, and remains up there, then that means you have it. And if normal people, apparently it only goes up 10 beats per minute at most, and then goes back to normal after 2 minutes or something. So I've been doing my own testing with this at home, which tells me my pulse and blood oxygen level, and it's pretty dang clear. I tried really hard to capture on the video the numbers going up and down. I did sort of manage to get it. I can insert the clip in the corner so you can have a look at it. But basically the baseline that I can get is around 60-65 when I'm laying down, and then if I relax for long enough. Like if I take it right now, it won't be that because I've been fussing with the camera trying to get it set up and talking and stuff. But if I'm fully relaxed, it's around 60-65, and then I stand up and it even went as high as 222 actually, but then it went down like and then was just sort of fluttering between 100 and 110. And then it just stays there all day, all the time that I'm standing. And then the moment I lay down, it goes straight back down to 70 within 20 seconds. And so basically this explains all of my symptoms, and no wonder I get tired when I'm standing up. Because it's like I'm running a marathon. My heart's beating, beating, beating. It does that to compensate for the veins in the legs and the abdomen not contracting and increasing the blood pressure down there. So my blood flows down to my legs, and then my heart has to beat harder and faster to keep the blood into my head so I don't pass out. Yay! And there's no treatment to make it go away, and some people get better, and I don't think I've got better at any point as far as the baseline health. I think I've just learned how to deal with it. So having the whole food vegan diet has worked, because I've been thinking about it. It doesn't trigger and stimulate the nervous system. Hanging out with honey. Isn't it cool? I've seen at least 50 doctors. 50. I mean, that doesn't even sound like it's... I mean, yeah, let's say 50 doctors. I've seen that many in all of the time. And I've seen at least 15 specialists. So now I just need to see the cardiologist, get this confirmed. I might have to go down to the South Island to see a specialist, if they even allow that. But the only specialist I've been able to find is on the South Island. And then I want to have a wheelchair to use so I can go out to cafes and shops more regularly. And I'm looking to get an oxygen concentrator, because I hired one for a while and it really, really helped me with my symptoms, but I couldn't really justify it because it was quite expensive and I didn't really understand why it was working, and so my logical mind just said, oh, it's too expensive, just get rid of it. Fairy's having a drink in the background. Okay, I hope this video didn't bring you down. It wasn't meant to, but it's true. This is reality. So this is my life, and I do my best to do what I can do. I've done quite a bit, and at the moment I need to rest. I can't get up much today, but it's not over. I'll still be making videos, won't I, Fairy? Come here. Come here, sweetie. Oh, yes. At least I've got whippets to cuddle. Right, Fairy? Yeah? Yeah. Little boo-boo. Mwah. Bye. Hugs. Bye. You see, Mr. Whippy was snoodled up all this time. You got a warm whippet, aren't you? Yes. He likes being cuddled up in duvets.